Your brain on new love looks exactly like your brain on drugs. Think back to the last time you were really into someone new. The kind of into where you checked your phone every 5 minutes, where you replayed a 2-second smile in your head for hours, where everything about them felt slightly more interesting than it probably was. Now here's a question. What do you think actually causes that? Take a second and really think about it. Most people get this wrong. Is it because they were just genuinely that great? Is it hormones? Here's the thing. The real answer is way stranger than any of that. Scientists put people who had just fallen in love into brain scanners, people in that specific obsessive stage where they couldn't stop thinking about the other person. And when they looked at the scans, they found something nobody expected. Guess what the brain scan of a person in love looks almost identical to? I'll give you a hint. It's not happiness. It's not excitement either. It's addiction. The exact same reward pathways that light up when someone uses a drug, a specific part of the brain's reward system, the same one tied to pleasure and craving, light up almost identically when you're newly in love. Same regions, same intensity. Your brain quite literally treats a new relationship like a substance. So think about what that actually means. That obsessive feeling where you can't focus on anything else. That's not really about the person. That's your brain running the same circuitry it runs for a chemical high. Okay, so if it's basically a drug, here's the next question. And I want you to actually sit with this one before I answer it. What happens to every drug high? Eventually, it fades. That's the honeymoon phase ending. It's not that they changed. It's not that you got bored. It's that the chemical high your brain was running, flooding you with dopamine every time you saw them, was never built to last. Most research puts the timeline somewhere between 6 months and 2 years. After that, dopamine drops. And for a lot of people, that drop feels like something's wrong. Like the spark is gone. Like maybe this isn't the right person after all. But here's where almost everyone gets the story wrong. Because right as the dopamine is dropping, something else is quietly rising in the background. 2 chemicals you've probably heard of, oxytocin and vasopressin. The bonding chemicals, the ones tied to comfort, trust, long-term attachment. So ask yourself this. If the exciting chemicals are fading, but a completely different set of bonding chemicals is rising at the exact same time, is the honeymoon phase actually ending? Or is your brain just switching which system is running the relationship? That's the real twist. The honeymoon phase isn't a countdown to the relationship failing. It's a handoff. Your brain runs the addiction-style system just long enough to get you attached to someone. And then it switches you over to the attachment-style system to actually keep you together. Which means that flat, less intense feeling people panic about? That's not your brain giving up on the relationship. That's your brain finishing the job it started. So here's the real question this whole video's been building to. If the honeymoon phase is just a temporary chemical bridge to something more stable, why does everyone treat its ending like a bad sign? Maybe because nobody explains it this way. Maybe because the spark is gone sounds a lot scarier than your brain switched from short-term chemistry to long-term chemistry, exactly like it's supposed to. Next time that obsessive new relationship feeling starts to fade, you'll know what's actually happening under the hood. Your brain isn't losing interest. It's upgrading you from infatuation to something it thinks will actually last. If you want more videos like this, ideas that quietly rewire how you see something you thought was simple, subscribe. There's a lot more like this coming.